All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I have been talking about this place for months, and it is finally getting ready to open. The Bay Cigar Lounge here at 901 Eastern Boulevard in Clarksville. I am with the owner, my brother, and the lover of the leaf,
That's right.
Julius Wilkerson.
Welcome.
All right, so the last time I was here, this was a work in progress,
Yes, sir.
and it was already spectacular.
Thank you.
With
Thank you.
what you had done.
We are proud of what we got going on now. It's a masterpiece. I don't mind saying it myself. And a lot of the Louisville and Southern Indiana area seems to be thinking the same. Come on in and see for yourself and let me know if you agree.
Well, let's take a look. All right, so when you walk in, you're going to be greeted by a couple of things. This first plaque I already know about. These are the founding 50. These are the first 50 Godfather members. And they are exclusive members that have access to
this room here. Yes.
And this is a totally separate vibe from the rest of the lounge.
Certainly.
So we'll take a look at this later.
If you like.
Okay.
Yes.
So also when you walk in, you're greeted by a humidor of various cigars. And the first person you will see will be the concierge, who will be right here.
Exactly.
Now, what do you do when you work with a concierge?
When you come in, if you are a member, it's very simple. You'll just scan here because you're already officially a member. So your information will allow you to have access. So it's just a matter of scanning on your phone in this area here, and it allows you to go on back. If you're a non-member, there's different ways to come in. If you look here, these are what we call the DAPs. The DAP is a daily access pass.
Right.
This here is basically your entry, and then you have 2 tickets, a drink and a cigar, or 2 cigars if you don't drink, or vice versa. If you want 2 cigars, you can do that. But this is what we have for $50. And then we also have guest passes for $25 to be able to access for non-members.
And that's one of the things that's different about this particular cigar lounge, is because you don't necessarily have to be a member in order to enjoy it.
Exactly. We are definitely open to the public, and that's what these access passes are all about. The guest pass and the DAP, the daily access pass, will get you in the door as non-members. Like we like to say, we are open to the public, but we cater to those members. Right. So also, if you want to take a look back here at the first 50 Godfather room,
okay,
I'll show you what we got. As a top tier member, one of those first 50 Godfather members, we would give you an access code to be able to go into this area here.
Right.
But I'll just show you what we got here. Come on back.
Okay. All right. So this is the first 50 Godfathers room.
That's right.
So this is set up pretty much like any other gentleman's club. You've got the high back chairs.
You got the record player back here for those who would like to play a record. You can bring in your records and play some beautiful music.
As a matter of fact, I've got this exact same Motorola at the house.
Beautiful. I also have the fireplace. We have the desk back here where you can handle some business if need be. So you can have a business meeting here. I just come in and conduct some business.
Play some chess or checkers.
Exactly. Always want to play a good game of chess. And we also back here have, a locker situation for those top tier members as well.
Right.
Did I have the correct key here?
Uh-oh. So each of the top tier members gets a locker where you can store
a few things.
A few things.
Store the ladies might want to keep a purse in there.
Right,
You may want to go so far as keep your cigars in here. As you can tell, the screen back here shows you that it's a humidified locker.
Oh, okay.
Meaning that it keeps temperature properly for cigars as well.
Nice.
So this room is for the more eclectic cigar smoker.
Right.
Those who just want to, vibe out, and enjoy some of the natural light, and kind of maybe just have a solitude cigar. So we love this room as well. It's just really, really perfect for
So intimate conversations,
Yes, exactly,
business deals,
exactly,
conferences.
exactly.
In fact, I like to call this table over here, I like to call this the conference room, because the last time I was here, there were 3 or 4 of us that were kind of just chopping it up
That's
around
right.
around that
That's
table.
right.
So
It's perfect. This room is really, really, really exclusive to those top tier members. Let's go check out the bay.
All right, so let's check out the main thing, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. This is where 90% of the people come in to enjoy themselves at the Bay Cigar Lounge. And be ready to be amazed. If I had a nickel for every time someone said, "Wow," when I open this door, I'm a rich man.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Big John here.
John, okay, so the last time I was here, this was a work in progress. So basically, we got to take a look at the floor. You can't see it very well from right now, but this floor is comprised of cigar wrappers.
Exactly. Our floors are made to look like cigar wrappers. We're really all about the culture of cigars here. So we have the colors that really speak of cigars.
Yes.
The orange, of course, speaks of the ember of a burning cigar. The brown, as Mark spoke on, is our cigar wrap, so brown is tobacco.
Right.
And the white speaks of smoke.
Right.
So we're just really, really pushing the whole culture of cigars here at the Bay Cigar Lounge.
Okay, now when I was here last, this wasn't quite put together yet, but I'm loving this seating area.
Well, thank you. We pride ourselves on making every seat in the Bay extremely comfortable. There's no uncomfortable spot here in the Bay.
And then, of course, multiple TVs.
Yes, we have the big screen TVs everywhere. And just, for the games, the fights, all things that's going to be taking place, you can come here and enjoy. It's always game day at the Bay. Hey, beautiful. So as you can see back here as well, we have the regulation style food table.
Okay, no, wait. So this is an homage to Big City Styles, the barber chairs. And this was a touch that wasn't here when I was here before, but I'm liking this. As a matter of fact, my dad recently bought a barber chair for his living room.
Oh, cool.
So this is actually, I don't want to call it a trend, but it's something that is starting to happen in quite a bit of places. But I like this.
Yes,
I like this.
Everyone loves to sit in barber chairs. My 37 years at Big City Styles, I was always having to tell people, please, hey, if you don't mind, have a seat over here.
Right.
Sit in the barber chairs.
Right.
But these chairs are just really, really comfortable. You can swing around here and have conversations with these individuals. Come back around here and have conversations with these individuals. And you can turn and look out the bay. Of course, you may notice that we call this place the Bay because we have these
bay doors
that open up 20-foot high ceilings, and it's just amazing. I mean, it's amazing. We have scrubber systems in each one of these 4-ton units that scrub the air. So I'm constantly pulling out 4 tons of smoke and pulling in 4 tons of fresh air in both rooms. We have exhaust systems, we have fans, we have went to the ultimate length to make sure that the place is never smoky and that everyone who comes here will have an enjoyable time and a smoke-free environment. I mean, it is a cigar lounge, so you're going to smell smoke, but at the same time, you're not going to leave smoky.
And you won't really smell it.
That's right.
You won't really smell it because I remember one of our last conversations was the filtration system was the main thing that was being worked on. And so when you look at it and you look at the original piping and everything, the ductwork, and of course, the walls again, and then talk to me about this back feature wall here.
The back wall?
Yeah.
The back wall, that's our cigar box wall. It's just going to be a wall that we the wall is just, we're going to put a lot of the cigar boxes that we have on the walls here just to kind of speak of all the cigars that we are going to be carrying. We are known for having premium sticks.
Right.
We're always going to have a lot of great premium sticks in here. So we're not quite finished. We're constantly
adding to it. Yeah.
We're constantly adding to. So you'll at some point filled up. I'm ordering sticks daily.
Oh, okay.
You know, this wall is going to be something a lot of people would like to take photos in front of, as well as this wall here. A lot of people want to take
The bay photo wall, right? And let's move to the bar.
Right, the second bar.
The second bar.
Yes, this bar here we generally use for catering. You know, we're always going to have a different aspect of food here. We have a multitude of different caterers that we use. We have a multitude of different food trucks that we use to pull up in the lot. And we also have DoorDash food as well.
Right.
So, you know, you won't ever be hungry here in the Bay, but we put a lot of our emphasis on the drinks, the cigars, and just comfort. You know, comfort of having a cozy environment here in the Bay.
Now, there are a couple of other hidden features that I want to take a look at as well. Yes, sir. Again, the homage to Big City Styles. And even though you are retired as a barber, you are offering a special service. Kind of, sort of, every now and then, every once in a while. Right.
You know, if someone, if one of our members wants to get a haircut, of course I'll oblige in a way,
right,
and make it work for them. But this area here is just a traditional, classic, contemporary barbershop. It's really more so about the aesthetics. It's just something special about having a barbershop in a space such as the Bay. So that's what we got going on in here. You know, it's really a historic monument to each one of my barbershops in downtown Louisville over the last 27 years.
Right.
You know, we started out at 114 South First Street, and then we moved over to 124 Main Street, which is at 2nd and Main.
Right.
And then those who may know, we went over to 3rd and Chestnut, the last Big City Style. So we was on 1st Street, went to 2nd Street, and then went to 3rd Street, and now we're over in Indiana.
Wow.
So, you know, this is just, you know, I had to, you know, have this particular space dedicated to Big City Styles. I felt like it was more than worthy of placing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been in business for as long as you have.
Right.
Then, of course, the traditional barber pole. Then it just makes sense to pay tribute to something like that.
Right.
So this is basically what you're going to see when you get into the Bay. And again, if people want to get information about memberships or just basically your hours, how can they do that?
The best way to do so is to go to thebaycigarlounge.com. That's how you'll see our website. All the membership information is there. Once again, that's thebaycigarlounge.com. You'll see all the information. Of course, our hours are going to be, we're open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday from 12 noon to 11 p.m. Closed on Tuesdays. And however, on Sundays, we don't open up until 4 o'clock, but we still stay open till 11 p.m. on Sundays. So those are our hours. We're always going to have on all the great games. We're always going to be having a great time. And trust me, there is nothing quite like the Bay Cigar Lounge.